Okay, I'm back. See, I didn't even move the rock. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Chalk is a bad thing. Chalk is not your friend. If chalk is your friend, you need to get different friends. If you're a chalk manufacturing company, no, I'm not dissing you. I'm gonna hit on this chalk anyway and hope. But I hit downward, look, did nothing. You saw that? Remember me saying chalk wasn't your friend? I'm gonna hit above the chalk. Sort of. See that hinge? You know why it happened? Because chalk isn't your friend. Support is your friend, kind of, though. Crack. There's a crack right there. That's one reason you don't go down too low before you find out what's on the other side. Don't assume the other side is great. Because if you go too low and the other side's got a fatal problem, I don't know how deep that crack goes, then you're just toast with a capital R. Support. That's why it broke twice and still ran. All right. Nah, crack's going further, looks like. All right, so see that hump? I'm gonna hold that, hit downward, and see what happens. See what happens? If I tell you support stuff, support stuff. There's a crack right there, and I don't know how deep it is. But you can see that sank kind of low and helped me, but it didn't help me as much as I needed help. Because all this crap over here, I should have been blowing that stuff off. I should have raised that more and blown that stuff off. So that was a tactical error on my part, and now I got to make up for it. And you're like, how are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? I don't know. Hang around. I'm going straight down, trying to get that chalk off. Just want the chalk off. I don't have to think because I know that's what I want. Can't do anything with it, so I get it off. Now I got that edge turned right down there. So this is a good disarticulator of bison joints. I just take this, what I ought to do is just turn the video off, never upload it, take this to the creek, throw it in. Take it to a river, throw it in. Take it anywhere, throw it in. Now, the best thing possible for me to do right here would be to lose a bunch of length, come down here and do one big shot across there. But my pride will not let me do that. I want to beat this in a more efficient way. And you say, well, what's a more efficient way? It's, well, indirect percussion. But I don't really want to do that either because of my pride. I'd like to do it with direct percussion. You say, why are you scraping that? Because scratching it makes the flake run different under it. You say, really? I say, yes. I'm holding on that. I'm going to try and hit like this. So it came along there and it ran over there too, which is about the best I could do. Hitting on crap like that. But I also raised it, see? So that's potentially a benefit. Okay, so now I made a nub there and I isolated right there in that nub. Here, watch. Ran straight along here to there. Thinned it. And see, I'm going in over here and curving it out, and I'm isolating it again in a way that I can get at it a little bit. I'm trying to get it kind of strong. I'm going to hit it again, maybe. Right along there. You know, it's hard for me not to gloat sometimes on video when I do something good, you know, where I look like geniosities at work, even if it really isn't. I mean, you know, it's like riding a bicycle, but still. It's like riding one of them big wheel bicycles where you sit up really high and you're in danger all the time. Okay. Not that I've ever ridden one of those. I just watched that. What was that show? American Pickers. Sometimes. All right. So you're like, what are you going to do now, Jerry? What are you going to do? I don't know. Hang on. I use my braider for thinking. All right. So now I'm kind of messed up. I don't have any good platforms that way anymore. I got a nub here. Maybe I can hold underneath and hit downward and hope for the best. That was pretty good considering. Go up. Because you know what's fixing to happen, right? Watch this. Holding underneath, tilting it way down, and I'm pushing hard on that because I want to try and make this wrap. I've got this big old hump here, and if I'm not careful, if I just hit straight down on this, I'm going to have a huge bevel. I'm going to have to lose a bunch of width to get in and get past that bevel. So I'm holding on to this, barely hitting it, or barely catching it. So I barely caught it. It didn't wrap worth a crap. Dang. Try it again. Holding it tight. That one wrapped sort of, but not well. That one wrapped good, ran to there. It's the support underneath. It's, you know, I got a problem kind of here. I got a hump. I got a sun in my eyes too. Frickin' sun. That one ran all the way to there. I was kind of pulling it and supporting it well. It didn't have anywhere else to go. So, you know, sometimes it isn't the tool, it's the support. And when you see somebody do an overshot with a hammer stone, that's why they can do that, because the hammer stone is shocky. But instead of driving straight in on it and causing a bunch of shock, sometimes people hitting downward, and instead of driving straight in and doing that big old bulb ripple thing and a bunch of shock and blowing up the flake, they're hitting downward enough and initiates a flake and a peeling kind of force that then redirected by that and boom. Dang! Okay, I hit that way high. The reason I didn't break it is because I had good support. Still did it. Man, I can't even see this rock. Son, you are messing me up. Making me look the fool. Which that's what I should have done in the first place, turn the thing around. I can go ahead and hit this with direct, but this is getting into serious indirect kind of territory because I could be blasting flakes all the way across. Of course, that flake went to here, it broke. I hope it didn't break on a crack because it looks almost like there's a crack under there, but no big deal, maybe. Yeah, there was a little crack under there, or something. Supporting underneath, hitting straight down. Just to get rid of little weirdnesses. Son, you're gonna have to go. You're messing me up bad. When are you gonna, I hope it's moving. It's blinding me. Leave it. Little bump here. Sunk it a little bit into that. Well, I'm more or less beating this rock because I've gotten rid of enough thickness to where it should not be a big deal now with indirect too. To do some thinning. And I've got enough width left to get some aggressive thinning. I'm kind of going away from the... That's a weird hitting that I'm doing, but I do it all the time. I don't know if you've noticed, but when I'm just trying to use my finger to get it to do something, I'm holding it there and holding it and actually kind of hitting away from it instead of towards it. Okay, so now I've got this stuff again, but straight down and blast it right in there. Same thing. That's way above the edge. Run around. Can't hit that because it's too tight in there. Go on one side of it, go on the other side of it, and open that bow up some. You would be amazed how much difference things are when you do not have your right abrader. Not abrading well enough or not getting enough bite with your braid or something is a big deal when it comes to having platforms not fail and making everything work. I should always probably start my new abraders on large rocks that haven't been brought down yet in thickness, so that there won't be any fatal errors. By fatal errors, I mean errors that are where you're not getting good thinning or something on shots you need to thin. Okay, so I'm going with 1/2 inch indirect. I'm getting my support, striker. I'm getting, this is not set up very well, but I've got a couple of platforms I probably can be fairly aggressive with. I think I'm going with a I just really got to get some abrading going on here. I know it looks like I'm scrubbing a lot, but not much is happening. Okay. The goal now is to get aggressive and look for areas that need to be lowered. There's a ridge here. I'm going to hit obliquely on it. Didn't get enough of it. I'm going to go ahead and hit across here. Most of that was redirected. Hit across here. And see, 2 shots did a lot of lowering. And you say, well, you hit a hinge. Yeah, that's okay. I'm trying to thin aggressively. Some of these things are turned the wrong way. Losing my light or something here. First sun's in my eyes and now too dark. Oh well. Okay, so now this is a bump on a bevel, so that's a totally different angle, so I want to go more straight down. It's too slippery. Too straight down and too slippery. I went one over there and shot in, so now I can just do that with a pressure flaker. A little ridge there. I'm going to come over to the side to get up a little higher because that platform too low. And shot into here. I've got real irregular contours here that I need to watch. I'm doing a lot of stuff here on platforms that are wrong. That one I didn't get away with that one. Platform failed. But see, that one blasted a long ways. I've still got a little room to be goofy, but not much. That platform looks a little battered. It doesn't look like it's in very good condition. And it's in the middle. Normally you try and get all the weight off the ends first. I do bevel at an angle with the abraders. Try to get the platform turned the right direction. This is all wrong. I can hit that, but that's too low. Try and raise that up a little bit, still too low. Try and redirect it a little bit and hit downward. Man. I like to use the wood. Oh, hang on, I'll be right back.